our faith, where we find where we belong. Grateful for his love every single day. Empowered for his days past, lighting on the way. Raise to the heights, with unity we rise, with love and resilience, we reach for the skies.
Welcome
to It's Our Time podcast. Welcome to our first episode.
Our first episode, yes.
Let's take a minute to reflect on just that statement. It's our first episode, and we are so excited to start this journey with you guys.
Yes, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we hope that you continue to watch our podcast and continue to grow our women community just with positivity, love, respect, and first thing first is God. But we just want to thank everybody for tuning in, and we hope to, just have a great sisterhood with you guys.
Yes, I believe we will. So our first episode is mainly about an introduction, just telling you about ourselves, just how the podcast came into fruition and how we became friends.
Yes. Yes. Because that's an amazing story.
Yes.
Your friends and your friends are not always who you grew up with or people that you know. Me and Kay met through a mutual friend, and we just realized through we met a couple years ago, and it was like after COVID and things like that. We kept saying we're gonna meet up, and we met up a couple times. But in that journey of we've seen each other evolve, and we was like, we got so much in common. We got to do something together. So that's basically how the podcast came about. Like, we didn't know each other for long. We never really hung around each other but a couple of times. We met through a mutual friend, and that's when we was kind of in the world a little bit. And we both, got into God, working out, our family, and relationships and things like that. And we just had a lot in common. And then our beliefs were similar. And so we just wanted to share that stuff with you guys. And you don't have to know somebody for a long time to do business with them or to do a podcast with them or whatever. You'll meet people along the way.
I know some people like to say no new friends, but sometimes when you make a new friend, you can do different journeys with them that you couldn't do with your old friends. So I would like for us to get out of that no new friends nonsense, because you never know how you can benefit from another woman.
Right. Or the people that you meet, you never know where they can take you at. So just kind of be open and ready for change in your life, and accepting where you are and evolving in who you are. And sometimes as women, we feel bad about evolving or outgrowing people, but that's a part of the journey. And, shedding off some old weight is, sometimes it's things that you have to do, and it hurts sometimes, but it's all out of love. And most time it has nothing to do with, that person. It's just, you're just changing and growing into somebody else. And it's okay to feel that way. Just continuing to be true to yourself is the key, and just accepting and open arms for love and new friendships.
That's right. So let's get into a little bit of who we are. So my name is Kylissa, but you guys can go by Kay for me. I do like to go by Kay. I'm 41 years old. I'm a mother of 4 amazing children. I had my first child when I was a teenager. And yes, I was the girl in high school with the baby on the hip. Aww. So I work in the medical field. I've been working in the medical field for about 12 years. And I'm also divorced. I love the gym. If you follow me on social media, you'll see I'm always in the gym. That's like my safe place. Yes. And I love God. I love Jesus. I'm in the church Sunday. I just actually started going back to church maybe about a few months ago and joined the church in February.
That's awesome.
So it's a little bit about me.
Well, my name is Tiara. I go by Tiara Bless on Instagram. I am a mother. I am a child of God. I am an entrepreneur in so many different ways. I'm a hairstylist. I've been a hairstylist for over 20-something years. If you're into getting, healthy, natural hair, come check me out. But I'm just a person who likes to uplift. Everything that I do is about uplifting others and just being positive and, just encouraging the next person. that's just what life is all about for me. It's just, building up the community and the people around me. I have my clients say to me, they was like, I don't need a therapist. I got you, or whatever the case may be. So it's great that, my community of people can come to me for advice and for, to listen, or for me to listen to them and just to show care. So everything I do is about, care. I do have a book called Alone and Naked. That's on Amazon. And I have a hair company and tons of things, but they don't define who I am. I'm just a person, a woman that's trying to become better and keep God first, and just, learning who I am on this journey of life, of self-discovery, of just trying to become the best version of myself. And that's another reason why we have this podcast, because people can relate. I run into a lot of people every day, and no matter the race they are, no matter, how old they are, it's certain things and wisdom that we can share with each other. And that's just what I'm here to do. So everything, all the titles and all that stuff don't mean anything to me. I just want to be a living for God and continue to be the best woman I can be, and a great mother to my children.
And
that's it.
And that you are.
Thank you.
And that's a little bit how
Yes.
about how the podcast came into play. Both of us, we love inspiring women, just speaking life into the everyday woman. Just on TikTok, I noticed Tiara doing speaking videos, just encouraging people. And also the same with me, just doing TikToks with memes and quotes and just gym videos with inspiring messages. So, I've been asking, I'm like, what is this about? What do you have in me that you want me to bring out? And once she came and told me and asked me about the podcast, I was like, that's it. That's what it was all for. So
yeah, because that was crazy. I just had a thought about creating a podcast, and I was just, I'm on my own journey, whatever like that. But like Kay said, as watching her on Instagram and, over the years and things like that, I'm like, yo, we got so much in common. And like, why not do it with somebody else and, get somebody else's opinion and someone where we're headed in the same direction. And, this can also help build our friendship and our bond and things like that, because it's a lot of things that, I still am learning about, Kay, and building our friendship and things like that. But it's a beautiful journey, and I'm just grateful that, she said yes. And now we're here, and it's our time, and we're making it happen. We're not just talking, we're going to make it happen, y'all.
Period.
All right? So
get ready.
We are ready. And again, we're just so grateful for it all. And yeah.
So a little bit of things that you can expect from the podcast. We will be having some guests on.
Yes.
To talk with us, sit and talk with us. We do have our Instagram. Follow us on Instagram, where we share inspirational quotes and videos, and just any events that may be going on in the community that we think that we all may benefit from. And share with your friends as well. Share with the girls. Don't gatekeep.
Nope.
You never know who can benefit from the message.
Yes.
And
yes, because we're going to talk about so many things. Like people who or survived cancer. We're gonna have people on here who are, have their own hair companies. We're gonna have people on here who are just, entrepreneurs or just regular business women, just giving tips about the everyday things that can help each of us become greater and more successful. So please check us out, and please continue to watch and continue to share, because it's something that you can take away and just become the best version of yourself. Yeah, let's just share our knowledge and just become better and create a great, women organization.
It's just the beginning.
It's just the beginning.
It's just the beginning.
It's just the beginning. So we thank you guys. First things first, let's just say it's our time, and it really is our time, because we have set this date. We have been through so much challenges and to get here, but we really want to say, give our hats off to Kay, because last week, Kay.
I lost my mom last week on Easter Sunday. It's been a hard week. It's been a really tough week, just trying to get things together, trying to get things planned, and it's just still fresh. So, I knew in my heart that she wouldn't want me home, sitting around, not pursuing my goals, and that's just the kind of woman that she was. So, I have to keep pushing forward. It's tough, but I'm going to make it through. I'm going to make it through.
So we just thank her for getting the strength to even continue to make this day happen, because like she said, it's our time, and all of these things are make us stronger women. But yeah, we definitely gotta give our hats off to Kay today. So send some prayer emojis in the comments and things like that, and support our girl along the way of this journey.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're going to talk about grief and things like that coming up, but it's too soon to talk about that right now because I also have lost my mom. So, we got a lot of things in common. So, and we can definitely help a lot of women because we know you guys have lost some of your parents. So we got some things coming up for that. But,
I feel like we should do a Mother's Day one.
Oh yeah,
Mother's Day is coming up soon, so
yes,
I can share a little bit more. I'll be a little more prepared. I'm not going to say the hurt's going to be away by then, but I'll try to wrap my brain around it.
right.
It's our time though.
Right.
Can't nothing hold you back. You got to keep moving forward.
Yes.
That's how our name came to play. So
yes,
we out at brunch one day and we sitting there, we trying to figure out what are we going to name this podcast. We have all these different names and it just wasn't hitting right. So we started talking about a little bit how we met and how if we would have done it sooner, how if we would have done the podcast back then, how it just wouldn't have been right. We wouldn't have been in the same place that we are in today. Yes. And so we were just like, it just wasn't our time. It's our time now. And we just both looked at each other like, wait a minute, I thought that's the name. It's our time.
Yes.
But yes, that's how God works. So
it just all comes about.
Yeah.
It's one step after the next.
Ooh, I got chills.
Yeah. It's an amazing journey when you're on a journey that God leads. By letting God just guide our steps, it's amazing, and it's just this perfect timing. Like we could have rushed to had a video come out a while ago, but we just both had so much stuff going on. We're both moms. She has 4 kids. I have 3 kids and 2 stepdaughters. So I'm super busy all the time. She's super busy. They're all in sports, and we're always running. So really to sit down and find this time to be dedicated is just shows that we can do all things. Women, we can make it happen.
We unstoppable, baby.
Unstoppable.
And I do have 2 step babies too. I love them dearly. So in addition to my 4, I do have 2 stepchildren too. So I have 3 boys and 1 daughter. My daughter was my first child. She's 24 years old. My son is 20. Then I have a 17-year-old and a 10-year-old. So my 4 babies.
So how do you feel about having a child that's 24 and 20? Because my son's 17 and it blows my mind.
Oh my goodness. It's crazy. Like I still can't believe I have adult children. But it's fun though. It's good because you get to really grow up with your kids when you have them young. That's the good part about it now. Don't try it.
Right. It's not for everybody.
Don't try it.
Wait till you're 30. But live a little bit.
But the good thing is you get to grow up with your kids, but also a downside of it is like they see you in all stages of your life.
Yes.
So that's kind of hard too.
Yes, that's true. Yeah.
But they my babies though. They're super amazing. They're sweet. They respectful. I couldn't ask for better children. I hit the lottery with the kids.
That's awesome. That's amazing. Because you're such a sweet person. So it's only going to be right.
Thank you.
That your kids going to be so beautiful and sweet.
Yeah.
I only have 3 boys. I was blessed with stepdaughters, so which is cool. So it's a balance for me, and I'm learning that. But I have 3 boys, 17, 13, and 9. And they all athletes, so they all play for AAU. They all play for their schools. So I'm always running every day. And one thing I want to say is right now is I want to just thank all the coaches, all of the owners of any organization that my kids have ever been in, because y'all have really helped me. Y'all being a single mom, is a hard task, but and having to work is a harder task, and I'm missing on my son's games and things like that. And my kids are very understanding. But I just want to thank the people who, when I tell you it takes a village, it really takes a village to make this stuff happen.
It does.
And I just want to say thank you to everybody who's ever helped me with my kids in any type of way. So thank you. But being a mom it's a lot of work. When you're dedicated and you show up for your kids and you're there for them. But I love my kids. I wouldn't trade them for the world. I had my first son when I was couple days into 20. My birthday April 9th, his birthday April 11th. So pretty early, pretty young. I was married too. I got divorced at 28. So now I'm just living my bestest life in a different place. And like you said, your kids see you in all different like stages of life. And I'm just grateful, for my kids to be able, to look up to me and see the type of woman that I am now, and, getting through the challenges of going through a divorce and, homelessness and things like that. My kids have always been by my side and never, they always knew we was going to get out of any situation because of my faith in God. Our house had burned down 7 years ago, and, and we had to live in a hotel for 3 months. And my kids just always, continue to push forward and never felt no type of way or anything like that. And, because God is always going to make it happen. And that's what I just tell them. Like, you don't got to stress about nothing. God got us. So, we're out here now in Middletown. My son goes to the school he wants to go to for his basketball, and they living their best life. It's like it's never happened, but it's always made us to appreciate what we have. And that's what I tell my kids every day. We got to take care of the things God gives us so he can bless us with more. So, yep. So
that was good. That was good.
But yeah, we want to just thank you guys for watching It's Our Time first podcast and getting a little bit to know about us. We just didn't want to hop in and just talk about a topic. We really want y'all to understand where we're coming from and who we are, so we can really create this sisterhood, because it means more to us than just, numbers and things like that. We really want to impact our community and, help women along the way to heal and to become the best version of themselves. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.